Listen up here. Yeah, so here's my thought. I talk to myself as I'm going through this. And what I mean by this is ordering DoorDash, right? GoPuff, food delivery services. And I do that. And when I sit here and try to ask myself, well, is that okay? I feel that we can all get lost in that too. And my rationale, but also how I feel, is this. I believe I'm pretty aware of where I allocate my finances and stay on top of things and make good conscious choices with money. And so instead of like going out and spending, 30, 50 to $100 on average, like going out and having some drinks or just having dinner, I can spend on a lower average of me going out on DoorDash or GoPuff or any service. And also another reasoning is because usually my food that's prepped runs out around Saturday. I like to be kind of empty by Sunday, but I don't go grocery shopping until Monday. So I kind of figure shit out Saturday afternoon till like Monday morning, where I go grocery shopping and prep and then start my week. But I kind of like doing that because I spend money on getting different shit, if you will. I'm very mundane with my food. I'm very easy. My prep is simple. I have just options in there and I pull them out and mix and match. It runs out on Saturday afternoon. So pretty much from then until Monday morning, I like to order out. And I still kind of have some stuff. I'm not like totally dry, but it's like weaning out. So I'll still have some of my meals, but I'll usually have like 1 to 2 meals out, whether that's GoPuff, DoorDash, whatever. I don't know the frequency. It's often, I wouldn't say it's every week, but it's often. And I enjoy doing that. I'm actually embodying and trying to feel like to be okay with that because I can so easily judge others that do that when I think of it. And then I pull it back in and I'm like, no, who the fuck cares? And instead of me trying to be like, is this okay? Outside world, right? We all try to look for that. I get it. I'm just like, how does that feel to me? I don't like that sticky. What does this feel like to me, Michael? I genuinely feel good with my choices. And not even that I have to explain myself, but only for context purposes. Because why should it matter what anyone thinks about my way of doing things? Again, it's not the thing like ordering DoorDash or ordering services that is like bad. There's no like good or bad. That's not the choice. Fucking getting high right now. Let me get it. Like thank you, Mike. It's not the thing like getting food delivery services. It's the unconscious choice and dependency that we may travel down, opening up new doors of new service, right? New thing, like advancing with things, because we're always in progression. We're always progressing. And that can look like a multitude of ways. Fuck, man, so hard. Always progressing. And so, hard earring. What the fuck is going on? And so, lost it again. See how many runoffs I have? There's so many things up there. I'm just vibing with the music in the background. I don't give a fuck. Lost total track. Yes, so it's not the thing of going and getting the fast food. It's the dependency and the unconscious choice, right? I know that it feels good to me when I know I'm making conscious choices, even though the thing may be projected by others or demonized or whatever, blah. And if I let go of that and not see it like that and see it my own way, there's multiple truths. I can use that. That fills me up. And that's what fucking life's about. Because it's dope to sit here right now as I'm filming this fucking video and know my food's gonna be coming here. And I usually get healthy shit. I don't just get like shit. I'm getting original chop right now. So like there's still like, you see what I'm saying? It's not like the thing, it's like making the thing like to the best for you. And that's what that feels like to me. And it may not feel like that for you at first, but things change. And I have no shade at myself for choosing that. And there's times when I don't because of finances, I'm holding back, and everything comes in seasons. So, and that's why I know it's not dependency for me, because I will wave with the seasons. I don't always need it. If I don't want to order because of finances or just because I want to eat my food, I won't order it. And right now, recently, I've kind of been in that every like Saturday to Sunday. The whole thing is to say, it's not the thing, people. It's our relationship with it. And that's going to run off into this. The same goes for alcohol. The thing, the alcohol. And I get it. It's fucking poison. I get it. I really fucking do. But when I see people sharing about certain things, and this can be alcohol, this can be a million other things, I can sense it in them that it's demonized, that it's, I'm over here, you're over there. This like division, it feels like, with these relationships I see with people in certain things. Because in my perspective, and that's their truth, there's nothing wrong with that. You're right. But my truth and is that a lot of things, I don't want to say everything, maybe everything, a lot of things can be used for our betterment at times. Because alcohol can be used for something amazing. Because last weekend when I was with my family back home, I see them like once or twice a year. I had a chance to hang out with my dad and we just shot the shit for a little bit. And usually I go upstairs, I don't want to drink and shit like that. He's always drinking and stuff downstairs in the kitchen, and I'm about to go upstairs and I have this like, But for the first time, I actually was like, you know what? We were already kind of drinking earlier, like a little bit. We weren't getting there. But there was this moment where I just wanted to change it for a second and just play with it. And that was, I'm going to get fucked up with my dad. So we did. We each had like fucking 7 beers. Like, we were fucking smashed. It was till like 1 a.m. And I got to know him so much deeper. I get to ask him questions and be curious. And it was this, you know how we get loose when we get a little tipsy and shit like that but it was amazing. Yes, did I wake up with a fucking headache? It wasn't that bad, but I was definitely hungover. Did I feel a little down, especially on one of the days that I had to be, not had to be, but I had my big family event the next day? Yeah, I would have liked to drink there, but I actually didn't drink the next day at all. And it wasn't because of that, it was just because that's what I didn't want to drink. And so, I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. So that experience I had with him, I'm sorry. Yeah, like the next day, like you best bet I had a fucking hangover. And I didn't that's where I went. That's where I got lost. Hangover, whatever, right? I could have so easily been like, what the fuck did I drink like that? Like really really. It's so easy, our mind to really fuck with us. And even my body, right? My body doesn't feel the best either. It's telling me something too. I understand that. But to see that and really try to harness in that moment you had with him and really see how big that really was. Don't let that just slip past you like it was nothing. And I see that shit. And that's fucking beautiful. That outweighs everything. I feel that in my fucking soul. And then my body feels that. And I genuinely feel like the whole situation in its entirety shifted. And that's how I think magic can fucking actually be created with us. I feel that shit, man. My body won't be as fucked up for long, right? Like where attention goes, energy flows. So like, I put my intention not to ignore the fact of what I just did. Be conscious with everything. I'll just ignore what I just did. But to see, like, and to feel what it feels like, to just acknowledge that and to have both those perspectives. Because although, right, we get it, alcohol's not the best for us. Like, it's poison to some degree. You know, I don't even like saying that word because in so many other countries it can be used for so many beautiful fucking things. Even ourselves, everything. We use it for ceremony too. But when we really try to like eliminate it and like make it seem like it's something, like we're giving it a certain like frequency, a certain power over us to some degree, I feel like. And when we can let that shit soften and let go of, we can start doing things that really feel good for us. And our container, our barrier, like opens up a little bit more for us to see things a little bit differently and expand us. And that's the shit I'm doing right now. I feel that as I'm saying that through this camera because that moment was beautiful. And the whole experience was amazing. And we learn from that experience, right? Am I going to drink and get fucked up the next night? Probably not, which I said I didn't even drink the next day. But like the moments will come when they feel like this could be something more than just like the physical fact of like alcohol bad. There's a lot more things that come into it than just like that simple. But to see ourselves and all the choices we make, because it's not the thing, like I said, broken record right now, that's good or bad. It's how we associate with it, how we view it, how we use it, how we utilize it, how we can flow with it if we choose to flow with it, and learn so much about ourselves through it, whatever the thing is. And that's like full circle right now. That I don't give a fuck who thinks like ordering out is bad. Like, yeah, oils and all this shit. Right now, currently, because we all change, I'm flowing with that. I'm not going to put my mind in this fearful state of like, This shit's not good for me. It's bad for me. Why did I eat this? What the fuck is wrong with me? Again, I've done some work here to get to this position, but still, anything is time. Live in this fear state of all those things because that doesn't feel good to me. It takes a lot of conscious energetics and just awareness to notice, just observe, and you'll go from there. So much will come up. And if we choose to navigate through that, it's gonna fuck up a lot of shit that's deeper within us. And doing that and fine-tuning that over time just is beautiful. And all in all, this is my entire experience just to tell you that I do choose to eat out at times on DoorDash and shit. Honestly, it's been like every week. And I enjoy it. So if you're doing something, enjoy it and learn from it. Notice what comes up in here and in your body and fucking play with it. You will find out so much about yourself. All right, I'm done. Bye.